Charlotte, North Carolina. This is one of Charlotte's premier fundraising galas, and we're not only bringing awareness to the organization, but also raising funds to deserving students of UNCF. So let's go check out what this event has to offer. We're here with G. Patrick Griffin, one of the co-chairs for this evening. How are you feeling? Tonight is the night.
Really excited. Think everything is coming together like we planned. People are here having a good time. It's always like Tom Jones said, we're going to party with a purpose.
You're being honored tonight.
Well, I'm very humbled and grateful for the opportunity to be a part of this and to know what this organization has stood for through the years. I'm just deeply humbled and grateful.
I am feeling very good because tonight is really about the students who represent the many institutions, the HBCUs and the United Negro College Fund, and everything that we are doing really points to our dynamic students. So I'm honored that I can represent Johnson C. Smith University students tonight.
Foundation for the Carolinas does in tandem with UNCF.
So we're a place-based foundation, so we support a lot of causes in the community, and scholarships are one of our big philanthropic initiatives. We have about 900 students that are on scholarship funds each year, and about 40 to 50 of those each year typically are for students who are going to historically black colleges and universities. So we feel a kinship with UNCF.
You know, BB&T's been a big supporter of UNCF, and not just here in Charlotte, but all over our footprint. And I know this is the third time for our mask ball here. We've been here as a major sponsor every year, and it's just a great event. And I learn a lot each time about all the great work of UNCF, and tonight was an incredible night.
So Upper Carolina is all across the city. Now, tell us, how do you guys get involved with UNCF?
Well, we know so many of the leaders. Dr. Carter, who is on our board, Ron Carter, who is president of Johnson C. Smith. Michael Lomax is on our board of advisors. He's a huge opera fan, if you didn't know that. And we've been in touch for a number of years, so when we heard about the gala this evening, we just had to sponsor a table and support UNCF and the great things the organization does.
Now, when you were in school, was there anyone that made an impact on you? Any advice they gave you?
Well, I grew up outside of Atlanta, Georgia, and I watched a news anchor there named Monica Kaufman. And I was just inspired by her work on the air, and also she was really big in the community as well, volunteering almost every weekend. And so I was inspired by her on a professional and also on a personal level. And so I feel like now it's come full circle, now that I'm anchoring here in Charlotte, and then being able to, when I'm not on TV, come out to events like this and give back. It's wonderful.
My greatest inspiration was a guy named Benjamin E. Mays, who was the president of Morehouse when I was there, and he inspired us to be the best that we could be, and not only to achieve academically, but to give back to our communities. So the work I do is, I hope, reflective of that.
I was actually struck with the slogan of UNCF when I was young and in college, which is mine is a terrible thing to waste.
Why are HBCUs important to the educational community?
It provides a nurturing experience. It prepares us not just academically, but socially, spiritually, physically, and mentally.
Now of all times is our time as HBCUs to educate this very dynamic group of young men and women, and I say that we are the most qualified to educate them.
Evenings like tonight will help raise scholarship support. I'm happy to say I've been the president of UNCF for 13 years. We've raised $2.5 billion in that period with a B, and that's good, it's impressive, but even though we give $100 million in scholarships every year, we have to turn down 9 applicants for every scholarship we award, and there's so much demand and so much need, and that's why we need more people to support us.